Walk-in voters are rolling in as the August 11th primary election nears. At the state capitol today, Chief Election Officer Scott Nagle reported so far 1,700 people have turned up to vote at 9 sites statewide. They've hired about 80% of the precinct officials they need, but they need more. He says you just need to be 16 years of age, be a registered voter, and able to lift 20 pounds.
It's a good opportunity to learn about civic duty. You get paid $85 for the election. You have to attend the training. You're also providing a service to the people of the state of Hawaii, which providing them secure, open, honest elections.
Nagle also fielded questions over the Big Island voter registration list audit that stirred up some controversy and concerns. Coming up on KITV4 News at 6, Big Island County Clerk Jamei Kawauchi explains why, in a highly unusual move, she ended up shutting down her office for a day and consulting with the Attorney General. The race for the Big Island mayor features 7 candidates, but 3 are clearly the household names. KITV4's Andrew Pereira highlights the 3 men considered frontrunners.
The race for Hawaii's second most populous island features the incumbent running on a message of accomplishment.
That if everybody comes together, great things happen. Finger-pointing, excuses, and blame has never moved our community forward.
A longtime council chair with a background in the private sector.
My background is in business. We bring a perspective that I think is needed right now in Hawaii County.
And the philosophical former mayor and longtime director of civil defense.
This is a very important place in the road of where we go as a state.
With all 3 candidates having well-established name recognition, it's unlikely any one candidate will win during the primary. However, all 3 candidates have carefully staked out their positions on controversial issues like geothermal energy.
Yagong is supportive of tapping Madam Pele for energy, but says the real focus should be solar.
Not only is solar a clean energy, but it's a technology that would give immediate savings to the consumer.
Kim wants voters to know he does support geothermal, but not if it means skipping environmental reviews. That was his message to members of the state's Environmental Council back in May.
I am here to support geothermal, but I'm here to, tell you, let us do it safely for the sake of the people and the land and the total environment.
Kanoi believes a balance can be struck between environmental safeguards and geothermal development.
There's nothing wrong whatsoever with requiring environmental regulations. So there's a balance there, and we certainly can strike that balance.
The size and scope of government is also a major issue. Kanoi says when he first came to office, the island's operating budget was $403 million.
This year, after 4 consecutive reductions, our budget is $365 million. That's in spite of rising healthcare costs, electricity, and fuel costs.
Yagong says many of those cuts were the result of his leadership. He wants to shrink government even more, lessen the county's debt burden, and in some cases, turn to public-private partnerships.
We need to make our operation proficient and efficient.
Kim, meanwhile, says the pendulum has swung too far away from the people, the major reason he's running for mayor.
The people in power have this attitude almost that the people are there for government.
Andrew Pereira, KITV4 News.
Stick with KITV4 News as we take a closer look at all the major races that's leading up to our extended coverage on primary night, Saturday, August 11th.